So the Invincible War just finished. That shit was crazy, man. Rest in peace to the funniest nigga in the show, Rex. Every time he was on the screen, you were guaranteed to laugh. But Mark is just going through it. Like if I was a civilian in this verse, and I seen Invincible on the news every damn day, just getting beat up, I would feel bad for him, bruh. Like, damn, this nigga life sucks. So Mark tries to just process everything that just happened. But life literally cannot let this man relax for 1 second. Because he just hears,
"Stand ready for my arrival."
"Stand ready for my arrival, bitch ass nigga." This the type of shit y'all would see when GTA 6 is downloading and it's finally at 99%. Y'all though, not me. We gave you orders, we gave you time, and you failed. So now I gotta pack you up. I have to. Bruh, leave. I ain't leaving, gang. I need that fade. Right now. I don't like talking too much. I'm only about action. So either we fight right now and I kill your ass, or you leave. Nah, bro. We seen what the last Viltrumite did to you, gang. You are not him. But Conquest is like Aaron the Plumber combined with the Winter Soldier. He even got the arm. But when you say the word fade around Conquest, bro gets activated. So he charges at Mark, and Mark charges back. And when I seen this shit, bruh, I was getting hype. I was like, oh yeah, my boy Mark about to put belt to ass, boy. Boy, was I wrong. But they come in with this cold-ass clash, sending a shockwave around them. Mind you, these civilians just survived the Invincible War, and now they gotta go through this. So Mark and Conquest try to overpower each other, with Mark already fighting for his life, and Conquest just laughing, right in his face. He headbutts him and chokeslams him into the ground. Then Conquest takes a quick break from the fight to explain how much he loves to fade.
I like to hurt people. I like it.
That's it?
Yep. That's it. I just think it's fun to hurt people. It's fun.
I mean, I'm sure most of the time it's just self-defense, right?
Nope. And they don't really have to even be like bothering me or nothing. I just want to do it. I'll go out of my way to do it. I'll go out of my way.
You hear me, little bro? You know that shit didn't hurt, right? And Mark zooms him through more buildings, causing even more destruction and probably killing even more people. And now I just want y'all to look at who was and who wasn't affected by that attack. Here we have Conquest without a single scratch on him. And here we have Mark. So Conquest grabs him and drags him out the rubble, and starts choking his bitch ass, gripping the fuck out his neck, talking about, I want more. Gang, you need help. But Mark counters and tries to stun and kicks Conquest. Conquest canceled the animation and literally starts coaching Mark during the fight. Yo gang, put more power into your kicks. I shouldn't be able to talk right now. Then Mark kinda starts comboing him.
Gonna be breathing out of both nostrils this season.
He flies him up towards space, flips backwards, gains momentum, and punches the shit out of him one more time. And they face off in space. Now y'all see how Conquest is smiling after that? That's how you know this nigga is about to fuck Mark up. Oh hell nah, bruh. What the fuck he got going on? And then bro gets excited because he just knows what he's about to do to him. So he zooms Mark all the way back down to Earth, but Mark knees him in the stomach and gets some distance. Conquest is just standing there like an NPC, but Mark entered the radius like how trainers on Pokemon games be, which causes Conquest to charge up and rock the shit out of him. Hit the slow motion and everything. They even got bro on 4K.
This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
Bro stayed getting ass whooping served up in 4K. Just like Omni-Man, bruh. I would be sick. Literally every single baddie on the planet is watching right now. And you think I'm gonna be getting my ass whooped in high quality definition, coughing my teeth out like this. In front of the baddies, bruh? So Oliver, being a real ass nigga, goes to help his brother out. Invincible is just laying on the ground. Same exact position as Sasuke when Naruto slammed him on his back. Bro already throwing in the towel. Like, look at how much blood he's coughing up. He might just have to give up, gang, I don't know. And of course, this fiend is coming down for more. Just lands directly on top of him. Oliver is almost there, but he sees Mark getting launched out of the city. Mark really getting 360 cammed right now. Shit's crazy. But Conquest just starts treating him like a volleyball when he crash lands on the ground. And guess who's coming up right behind him? This fucking menace. Mark like, let me tell you something. And this man Conquest is so mad that Mark interrupted the fade that he grips him by the face and slams him in the ground. Talking about some, are you crazy? Don't you ever stop the fade after it starts. But don't worry, little bro. You doing good. Keep it up. Nah, bruh, Conquest is different. Like, he actually is trying to motivate Mark to keep getting his ass whooped.
I hear people all the time talk about, hang in there, don't quit, but they ain't been in your shoes. They say they have, but they don't know what you're going through. What I will ask you though is, can you give me one more day? I'm not asking you for a week, I'm not asking you for a month, I'm not asking you for a year. Can you give me one more day?
Wiping off his blood and shit, talking about some, you still got a chance, bro. When that was clean, my boy.
2 seconds later.
Oh shit. We gotta sub him out immediately. But Mark sneaks Conquest with a kick. Conquest runs back in and grips Mark by the face, zooming him through more buildings. He throws him into a car and goes for a punch. Mark weaves and hits him with a mean-ass headbutt.
Damn, you hit that nigga so hard it replayed 3 different times.
And Conquest just smiles. Mark goes in and tries to put him in this weak-ass combo. And I know it looks like Mark is giving him the work right now, but Conquest is literally eating all that shit. He catches the last punch and is like, I'm not gonna lie, gang. It's over for you. Them punches were weak as hell. So Eve wakes up in the hospital from her injuries from the Invincible War, and she sees Mark getting attacked. And with no questions asked, she immediately gets out of bed. Mind you, she's not even fully healed, and she suits up to go help Mark. Like, y'all, this the type of woman y'all need in your life. On some real shit, it's not about her having powers, it's about her seeing Mark is struggling and does whatever she can to help him in that moment. That can be applied to real life relationships. Y'all just not ready for that convo yet. Anyways, we cut back to Conquest, and bro is just ragdolling Mark, doing him like this. He continues to talk shit to him when, yo, Unc, shut that shit up. You old as fuck. Then this menace Conquest just calmly tells Oliver what he plans on doing to him.
But thanks for coming back. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart. How's that sound?
I had to use the real audio for that one, bruh. This nigga Conquest is just so crazy. So Mark tries to stand in front of Oliver, but Conquest is like, nah, lil' bro.
I'm done with you. Your contract has expired.
He wave dashes in front of Mark and backhands the shit out of him. And then he just punches Oliver into the building, bruh. God damn.
Nice. Damn!
And I don't even want to look at what happens next. Oliver spits all his teeth out, and Conquest grabs him and lifts him over his head. And then he starts pulling him apart. In the show, you can literally hear his body ripping apart. I really thought he was about to die here, no cap. But Mark rushes in and saves him. But Conquest just grabs him and punches him. Like, can you imagine getting punched so hard the windows in the building next to you shatter? You know how crazy that has to feel? But Mark punches him away. Oliver is saved by Cecil, and we cut back to Mark, and Conquest is giving bro a bath. I know that word probably scared some of y'all, just like the word job. And then Mark gets done worse than what Omni-Man did to him in the train station. Cause he zooms him through this beach, and everyone just instantly dies, zooming through the city and killing even more people firsthand. This must be what Gojo was seeing. But Mark punches him away, and he crashes into Eve's wall. Shorty really pulled up with the assist, man. I see why Mark was like this.
Got room for one more?
Eve!
But Mark is terrified because he doesn't want Conquest to hurt her. He charges at her, but Mark spears him, which is when Conquest headbutts him and breaks his leg all in one hit, leaving Eve to 1v1 him. Can she pull it off? And then Eve starts moving completely different. Even the animators had to lock in for her. She gave herself a suit of armor and Conquest charges in. And then Eve increases the density of the air and spawns whatever this is and hits him backwards. Like, what? She's broken. She hits him again and goes for a third hit, but Conquest catches it and shatters it. So Eve hits him with the triple Rashomon wall, straight from Orochimaru. But while he's focused on breaking the walls, she closes the air circulation around his head. She then tries to crush him with 2 spike balls and starts spamming projectiles. Like, bro, why is she kind of cooking right now? But Conquest had enough, and he just starts deleting her armor. He goes to punch her, and he destroys her whole face with one punch. And he doesn't even stop there, bruh, because he stabs his hand straight through her stomach. Now, when I seen this, I kinda had an idea she'd be able to fix herself. I just didn't know for sure. But regardless, that shit was fucking crazy. Let's get a round of applause for the fight she put up to protect her man, bruh. That's commendable. And this is how sick Conquest is. After he destroyed her face, that's when he calls her pretty. Like, nah, bruh. If you fight him, you gotta use this shit. Don't worry though, I got it in my closet. They just lucky I wasn't there to stop the fight. I wouldn't even need it, to be honest with you. So Mark catches her body, and he starts screaming for Cecil. I know Cecil was smiling ear to ear, especially after what happened earlier in the season. So Mark realizes the only thing he can do is take down Conquest. So he goes in to punch him as hard as he possibly can, and the punch destroys both of their hands. And before Conquest is fully recovered from the blast, Mark comes in with a mean-ass left and a crazy right kick. Conquest weaves twice and bear hugs him. And Mark don't give a fuck no more. He bites his trap and pulls out this chunk of meat. Conquest throws him away, and then they start Dragon Ball Z fighting. Meanwhile, Eve activates her broken-ass ability and starts repairing her body, giving her this clean-ass animation. I always knew Eve was broken, but this fight confirmed it. She's like a combination of Gwen Tennyson and the Green Lantern and more. But Mark gets Conquest on the ground and starts beating his face in. But Mark stops to look at Eve, and Conquest grips him, knees him in the kidney, and slams him into the ground, still choking him. And then he starts whispering in his ear, like he's trying to give him some ferocious dick. Like, bruh, this is not the place to be doing all that, gang. This freaky ass scene. Woman will be getting choked like this in the bedroom and say, keep squeezing. Like, yo, you trying to get my ass thrown in jail. No cap. By the way, y'all, the posters came in, and they looking clean as hell. Here are the winners from the last video, and if you want one, just join my Discord. So while Mark is getting choked out, Eve comes in with the maximum pulse and blasts the shit out of Conquest. Mark comes in with another left and starts trying to end it off. But Conquest's swole ass catches his fist and crushes that one too. But Mark starts headbutting him and just does it over and over and over and over until he just stops moving. Face all types of fucked up. But after that, it's over. And that's when Cecil wants to come in. When Eve is straight up naked. Bro think he's slick.
For me, boy.